is cooling off. Before we go any further, I swear on my life, I did not meet this gentleman until seconds before the show, and he was a great sport. Our thanks to Dan Lamb from New York for helping us out. Really, it's the rare individual who will let a panda sexually assault them on TV. And he seemed to enjoy it. All right, we have our thanks to him. And big show tonight. My first guest, of course, is an actress and a comedian. And you can see her in the new film, Wet Hot American Summer, which opens tomorrow. Please welcome Janeane Garofalo. How you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
You're doing okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I ask for a reason, which is, people watching may not know this, but the last week or so in Manhattan, it actually cooled off today.
The ye olde heat wave.
Ye olde heat wave. It's been incredibly miserable out.
Which is actually bad for me. I don't like the heat because the heat means you have to wear shorts and short sleeve shirts, which is not good for me. It's not right for me. And
you've had a consultant tell you this?
Yeah, I've had professionals come in, and my friend Mary Beth and I had a conversation about the summer coming on, and she said, it's going to have to be at least 80 degrees before I put shorts on. And then I said, it's going to have to be at least 1980 before I put shorts on. So we'd have to actually build a time machine and go back in time, which is a great expense and a lot of manpower hours.
And really not a good use for a time machine.
No, not
you
at
could
all.
find medical wonders, answer great questions of history.
I don't enjoy summer sports or shorts and tees, and sometimes, like, when I go in the streets and I see people in little baby tees or tank tops and, like, little Banana Republic pleated shorts, they fascinate me, actually. Fit people, lean people.
Oh, people that are taking care of themselves fascinate you?
Yeah, people that are physically fit fascinate me. And I look at them the way my dogs look at horses, which is confused and angry. And I look at them and I'm like, what's your secret?
Yeah.
Do you only eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full? That's an odd concept to me.
How do you pull that off?
As mysterious as Kabbalah, as far as I'm concerned.
One of the great mysteries.
Yeah, moderation is an odd concept to me.
Also, there are a lot of people that don't. I walk around and I see adults wearing shorts, and they look like babies. Like when they're dressing like babies these days. They have like these big puffy sneakers and shorts, and they're people like in their 50s. They're like bankers, and they're like gaga goo goo, you know. They just look silly to me. But that's me. Shouldn't go outside.
I don't know how to respond to that. But,
I frightened you, clearly.
Yeah.
How's the press going for this? Because people don't realize you got to do a lot of work.
Fine. Yeah, doing the thing for What Happened American Summer, and I was doing The View this morning, and you never know what those ladies are going to say.
Those ladies from The View are crazy.
Crazy View ladies. And I was on The View, and somebody's cell phone went off in the front row, and I was thinking, I don't have a cell phone.
You don't?
I'm a neo-Luddite. I don't truck with technology at all. And,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No one can see this, but there are some farmers in the audience applauding. People in overalls with mules. Yeah.
When I tell people that I don't use my computer or have a cell phone, they look at me like Bartleby the Scrivener. Like I'm at home at night, like just catching up on my correspondence with fingerless gloves, with a scarf and a glass of port, dying of consumption, in my room at night.
Right.
It's crazy, but, the cell phone thing has gotten so out of hand. Like, there's the cell phone now where you don't have to hold it. I think there's the non-manual cell phone, which means that people can talk without holding a phone. And the problem with that is, in our society, there's red flags that show you who's crazy and who's not.
Right.
And, like, the crazy red flag is people that talk to themselves.
Right.
But on every street corner now is people having animated conversations with no one. So you have no way of knowing who to avoid or who to... And also, if you're in New York, if you notice this at night, like there's people just on the cell phone talking all the time, walking down the street, like, I'm on 13th and 2nd, where are you? So 10 years ago, how did anyone find anyone? Like, were we all just walking around going, where are you? What's gonna happen? How can I meet you for dinner? I don't know what's gonna go on anymore. It's just...
Yeah, we're all becoming extremely dependent on them, which is extremely sad. So you're never going to get one? You're never going to just crack and say, I have to have a cell phone?
Well, I have to borrow people sometimes, but the problem is the mouth hole is really small. So, like, what I do is when I get one, I talk in it, and I listen. You know what I mean? Like I talk,
Right.
and then I listen to it, which
Right.
is kind of an old-timey concept. Just like using a phone off the wall. It's like, Sarah, get me an outside line.
Right.
Murray Hill 7. You know, so it's the same thing as using an outside.
Well, it's so weird because it's like something that your grandmother would do. You know,
I know.
like, I'll use it. Hello, hello. Yes, hello.
That's what I do. It's like I don't quite.
Hello, is there anyone there?
I don't trust it. How can anyone hear anyone from? Because the mouth is really essentially on your cheek.
Yeah.
So.
You're probably confused on planes, though, too. What's happening?
Yeah.
How am I being held up?
Right.
There's probably a lot of technology that's
Right.
rattling you.
I'm not high tech at all.
Now, I know you're a music fan. You
Yes.
love the music. It's a big part of your life.
I do love the music.
And biggest news in music right now, the new NSYNC album
Right.
is out.
And
I'm thinking...
I was up all night, people. Up all night.
And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, if there's one person I want to ask about the new NSYNC album without buying it, it would be Janeane Garofalo.
But you know what? You know what I was thinking about? And thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
You know those, like I hate to call them bands or musicians because they're actually not. They're like entertainers. Like all like the Britneys and Christina Aguilera, and
Aguilera.
whatever those boy bands are. Mm-hmm. What happens when people like that hear good music accidentally? Like if they accidentally hear Elvis Costello or Amy Mann, what do you think happens to them? They're like, ow, 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 ow. Good music. Complex lyrics. What's happening?
You got him. That's right.
See, you fit the bits in. I'm not very articulate, but I'm fitting all the bits in.
You're cramming in your
But I
hunk.
was thinking about, like, you know when, like, NSYNC is recording, and they're in the studio, and they listen back to their tracks. Do you really think they sit there and go, yeah, that's the one. We got it. That's... Never heard anything like that before. Girl, storm, harm, warm. Like, I just, like, all this... Go to listen to, I can't imagine...
That's all right. We're putting this on cable tonight.
Recording like that. And when they tour live, all they need, because, you know, they don't play, they don't sing live, they don't write their own music. So, like, when they go on tour in their buses, they just need their workout tapes, their trainer, the tapes that they sing to. Like, so there's, like, when they take off on the bus, they're like,
Right.
do you guys have the Abs of Steel tape? Did you bring the half shirts? Did you bring the barbells? We're going on tour. That's...
Did you bring the songs that we were going to sing when put into a tape recorder? Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it. Well, so you're not going to be friends with them anytime soon, are
No.
you?
Do you have a clip?
Because they were thinking of having you
yeah.
open for them on tour, and I
Yeah.
think that's just ruined. And now I'm getting Kevin Costner on the show. So we've screwed ourselves
Does
tonight.
he lip sync to his films?
Yes, he does, yeah. On street corners now, yeah. Now, we have he won't see this, and no one tell him. We do have a clip from the movie.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Yes. What do we need to know for this clip? I love it when you have to set up a clip. It's so show busy. You're forced into a corner. There's nothing you can do.
I don't know what the clip is.
You don't? Oh, good. That's the
So I
way.
would
Do we know
say
what this clip's about?
This movie's really, really funny, and I think you should spend $9.50 to see it.
Perfect. Take a look.
There you go.
And I'd, use a little mousse. Mousse, as in... No, mousse for your hair. Right, right. Okay, what? Wait a minute, Beth. Are you... Huh? What's up? You dog, you have a crush on somebody.
I do have a crush. I just don't believe that he's interested.
What? Beth, do not worry. Come with me, and I will mousse you up.
No, you can't hear the ocean, but you can learn a great deal about our world.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Beth. Like the new look. Très chic.
Thank you, Henry.
Please, call me Henry.
Okay, Henry it is.
You loved it.
That's $9 right there.
And then the 50 cents.
What a great movie. It's going to be so funny.
That studio's going to get mad at you. It looked funny. Wet Hot American Summer opens tomorrow. Go see that film. Janeane, thank you for making time for us.
Thank you,
Good to
Conan.
have you on the show. Janeane Garofalo, everybody.